Cherokee towns were connected by trails. Native Americans' whole lifestyle depended on travel. And when these trails were destroyed, they were cut off from places that were sacred to them for years and years. I want to see these places preserved. I want to feel what the Cherokees felt when they walked these trails.
This great big story is inspired by Genesis.
My name's Lamar Marshall. Cherokee call me Nanohi Diwatiski, trail finder. Spent the last 12 years mapping Indian trails across the Appalachians. I felt compelled to quit my job in corporate America and to work full-time to protect the last Native American cultural sites. Their history was taken away from them, and I was able to work with the Cherokee, and we're bringing these records back to the Cherokee people so that they can teach their children and carry on their culture and their traditions. So what we've done here is taken the oldest historic maps in existence and used that information and brought it forward to the next generation of maps, to early surveys, to say 1800, and then we have replotted and defined exactly where the Cherokee trails were and use this information to produce the most modern maps. These trails represent a significant part of the Cherokee cultural heritage. The Cherokees were master travelers, but white settlers came in with their guns, took their land, and the Cherokees were eventually expelled altogether. Since I started mapping these trails, I've totaled up over 1,000 miles that I've mapped, and I've walked over 200 miles of trails. When I find where a Cherokee trail should be, I'm looking for an impression in the earth, and I've actually come across ancient petroglyphs carved in rock, and also some what we believe are trail marker trees that were bent by Cherokees that marked certain trails.
Lamar's project is, without a doubt, one of the most special and important pieces of work that I've ever come across. Bringing us here and showing us a real piece of the trail where they walked is very moving, and it's so important to the Cherokee tribes to remember this.
It's important to me that I got to stand on the place where my people were removed at one time, and I'm proud to be Cherokee.
All the archives and all of the maps that I produce, all the records have gone to the Tribal Historic Preservation Office so that they'll be accessible to Cherokee people that can research their family genealogies. There's a lot more to be discovered, and we need to preserve this so the culture of the Cherokee is going to survive. It's got to live on in the minds and the hearts of the Cherokee children and their youth.